Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's client tutorial is going to be of this look on my beautiful mum. I went for a super glowy complexion with a more going out type eye makeup. I've just had heaps of people requesting it, so I thought I may as well do like a dramatic eye, nude lip, glowy skin. I just think it looks absolutely amazing. I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I'm just going to get straight into it. So for primer, I like to use the Benefit Professional. I just find that this primer works really well because mature age clients tend to have more open pores, and I find that this primer works really well in filling them in. So yeah, and then I'm just spraying her face with a bit of MAC Fix Plus, and she hated the smell for some reason. I was like, what the hell? It is the best smell ever. Anyways, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW20, and I've just used 1.5 pumps on her face, and I've just evenly distributed it, and then I'm just going to blend it in. And then to conceal underneath her eyes, I'm just using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the lighter shade. And as you can see, I'm just popping it underneath her eyes, a little bit on her forehead, down the bridge of her nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on her chin, and then also blending it out. And before you guys freak out, I actually gave this concealer to my mum. It's actually my personal concealer. She didn't have one, so I was like, you can have it because I've got about 80,000 backups of it anyways. But yeah, then I'm just blending that all out, and then I go on to pop some on the eyelids because I just like to use it as a eye base. Like, I don't really tend to use eye primers unless I remember to use MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, but honestly, I don't think it's worth the money. Like, I think that little pot is like, what, $35? I hardly use it. I just always use concealer, and then I just set it with a powder, and it's good to go. So yeah, that's just a little tip. Okay, this next step is so important. So when I was doing this, Mum was like, what are you doing? And I was like, setting your concealer so it doesn't crease. She was like, oh, is that why my under eyes crease so bad? Like, duh, you have to set your concealer if you are putting concealer underneath your eyes. Like, you just have to do it. Otherwise, it'll literally just look like you've aged 10 years. Like, you have to set it. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to bake it. Just set it with any powder. If you just have like a face powder, set it with that because it'll make the biggest difference. I just had to quickly add that in. So I did actually bake with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then I set the rest of her face with the Australis Fresh and Flawless in Natural. And then I don't like to keep the bake on for too long, so I just wiped off the excess after I set the rest of her face. And then to bronze, I'm using Hoola by Benefit, obviously. I didn't really want a strong contoured look. I don't think it really looks nice on my mum. Like, I don't think she suits it. So yeah, I just did like a soft, I kind of contoured. I didn't really like define her cheeks, but like I did bronze them up. She doesn't really like the whole contoured look anyways. So that's why I decided to do this. And I'm using the MAC 135 brush to do so. So for brows, you probably already noticed that they're already on fleek. That's because she's gotten cosmetic eyebrow tattoos as well. So I just kind of went over it with the blonde powder from the ABH Pro Brow Palette. And I just kind of like went over the bits that have faded just from the powder and stuff like that. So I didn't really do much to the brows. So for blush, I'm using the Balm Cosmetics Hot Mama blush, and this blush is seriously bomb if you want like a glowy pink blush. It's seriously so amazing, and I found that it worked amazing with the look that I was going for. So now I'm highlighting the absolute shit out of her face using the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood highlighter. I need to pick up like another 10 or 15 of them because it's literally the only highlighter I use now apart from the Mary Luminizer. But yeah, honestly, if you're looking for a good highlighter, then I would 100% recommend this one. Okay, for eyeshadow, I just used my Z palette with Makeup Geek and Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow. So I'm just going in with Creme Brulee just in the crease. And as you can see, I'm just using like windscreen wiper motions and placing that as a transition shade into her crease. As always, this is like my #1 go-to transition color. And then I'm going in with Whimsical by Makeup Geek. It's a foiled eyeshadow. It's so amazing. This is basically the eyeshadow I use when I do like the gradient eye, like the light to dark. Everyone always asks. It's either that, Shimmer Shimmer, or Soft Gold by Anastasia Beverly Hills. But I really, really like Whimsical. And now I'm using Fudge by ABH, and I'm just placing that on the outer V of her eye, just using a blending brush, doing that to the other eye. Make sure you don't go above the crease, like, because that's when it's going to look like you got punched in the face or the eyeshadow's just gone wrong. So just make sure you keep the color underneath the crease. If you wanted it to make it smoky, use a lighter color to blend the crease up rather than using a darker color to blend the crease up, if that makes any sense at all. So then to line the waterline, I'm using the Maybelline Gel Liner in black. And yes, it's safe for those that are asking. I've used gel liner in the waterline for years. It's amazing. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend it as opposed to like pencil liners. And then I'm just smoking out her lower lash line using Fudge by Anastasia Beverly Hills, just on a more tapered brush. And then I'm coating her top and bottom lashes with the Pony Cosmetics White Night Mascara, which has really quickly become my favorite for clients. Like, it's really good. I'm obviously using that on a disposable mascara wand. And then the lashes that I use, I'm pretty sure they were 1,000 hours. I got them ages ago. They've just been sitting in my drawer. They're a bit too natural for my liking, but I thought that they looked really, really nice on mum, so I decided to wear them. I'll leave the style down below because I can't remember it from the top of my head. But yeah, I'm just using the House of Lashes lash glue and then those lashes, and then coating her bottom lashes. And then for lips, I'm using the Essence, I'm pretty sure it's just called Cute Pink lip liner. And then the lipstick I used was Angel by MAC, which is like one of my most popular lipsticks ever. And then over the top, I just went over with a MAC clear lip gloss. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to give me a comment down below with what you would like to see next in regards, go away Facebook, in regards to client makeup tutorials. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.